Welcome to Food Fights, and today we're going to try these two brands of potato chips. On the left, weighing in at 7 3/4 ounces, is Lay's Wavy Original. And on the right, weighing in at 9 ounces, is Ruffles Original Potato Chips. Who doesn't like potato chips? I know I do. I just don't get potato chips very often, so I'm looking forward to this video because, yes, I like potato chips. We're going to see which one of these has a better taste, a better texture, and which one of these might be better in a dip or something like that. I don't know, the packaging on both of these is really classy. I like both of these. The Lay's have got that bright red, and of course, red is my favorite color, and I like that real well. That's a neat looking package. And the Ruffles, it looks very retro. And I haven't bought Ruffles potato chips in quite some time, if ever, to tell you the truth. So let's start off by opening up the Lay's and to see what these look like. And I'm feeling there's a lot of air inside here. We know it's not air. I think it's what, nitrogen or whatever to keep these fresh. But certainly at 7 3/4 ounces, there's not going to be as many chips inside the Lay's than there is in the Ruffles. So there we go. That's the Ruffles. And I'm going to say I'm feeling right here about half full. Right to the bottom of that circle is how many chips we're getting in that bag. So that kind of gives you an idea. So let's try the Ruffles and see what we're getting here. And that's about the same, about half a bag full. It just must be more densely packed, or maybe the chips are a little bit smaller, allowing them to settle in there more. I don't know. Let's look inside there and see. Well, there's a definite difference between the two. We can tell that. But the ridges on the Lay's, the spacing is farther apart as opposed to the Ruffles. That's definitely going to make a difference in the texture. As for the taste, I can't imagine there being a whole lot of difference in the taste. I mean, they're made from potatoes, so how much difference can there be? So let's dump some of these out on a plate and see what they look like. So we'll start off with the Lay's and pour whatever pops out. We'll just kind of randomly and see what we get. And hopefully all we get is just potato chips and no interesting surprises. Let's get a couple more. That's plenty right there. Those look pretty darn good. And there's one of those nice curly bent ones. That looks really good. I like those. All right, let's try some of the Ruffles. Let's pour some of these out here, see what we get. Those look good too. So we can certainly tell a difference. That is obviously the Lay's Wavy. And this is obviously a Ruffles. And they look really about the same other than the ridges. So let's start out with the Lay's and see what this tastes like. Obviously it's got wider ridges on it, so I think the texture is going to be a bit different. But I can't imagine the taste being any different from the Ruffles. So let's try the Lay's and see how this is. Nice. Nice crunch. Nice flavor. Quite a bit of salt. Not overly salty, but yeah, there's plenty of salt on there. There's no doubt about that. So let's try the Ruffles and see how this is. Not as salty, just as crunchy, but it's not as strong. The Ruffles seem to break apart quite a bit easier than what the Lay's did. And actually, I think I'm getting more of a potato taste from the Lay's than I am from the Ruffles. So I'm going to try another one and just see. Wow. Definitely more crunchy. It seems to be a thicker potato chip. Side by side, it seems like the Lay's is just cut thicker than the Ruffles. So that's why that seems to be a stronger chip. It has a heavier crunch to it. Now I'm going to try the Ruffles again and see if there's any difference in the taste. Not as much salt on the Ruffles, and not quite as much of a potato taste. Still a good potato taste. As for the texture, I guess the best way I can describe this is the Lay's is crunchy, where the Ruffles is crispy. The Lay's certainly is going to hold up to a dip better than what the Ruffles is. Really, for either one of these, it's going to be a preference of what you like. So for me, there is a winner here, and it's only based on personal preference. Both of these are really, really good, and I can't say you would like one of these more than the other. The Lay's is a thicker chip and is a crunchy chip and has a bit more salt on it and a bit more of a potato flavor to it. The Ruffles is a lighter chip. It's lighter on the salt, it's a lighter chip, and it's more crispy than crunchy. So with that being said, the one I like better is definitely the Lay's. I like the crunchy chip over the crispy chip. I like the thicker chip. And I like the more of a potato flavor, and I don't mind the extra salt on there. I guess that extra salt kind of enhances that extra potato flavor on there. So for me, the Lay's is the better tasting and better crunchy chip. So thank you for watching Food Fights, and please subscribe so we can continue to try it before you buy it. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.